Hi everybody, welcome back to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel. If you do not know who I am, my name is Deola Adebiyi and I am the founder and editor of fashion and beauty blog OmogeMuRa. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how you can achieve a flawless, full coverage makeup look that does not look cakey. This look is for all the girls out there, or guys, no judging, that want to cover up their skin. Like they want to create a new layer of skin. This is for you. I have acne scars on my cheeks and I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation, so full coverage looks are kind of like my go-to. Like I always kind of do full coverage looks. Before we start today's video, please do not forget to subscribe to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel, and while you're down there you could click on the notification bell. Why? Because I don't want you guys to miss any of my videos, so if you click on that bell it will let you know whenever I upload a new video. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. A face look, I don't need to show you how to do the eyes, but if you are interested in knowing how I got this eye look, do let me know in the comment section below. So the first thing you are going to want to do if you want a full coverage look is to use a really great primer. Primer is going to hold the full coverage foundation in place because you're using you're going to be using a heavier foundation. You're going to need something to allow that thing to stick to your face for a while. The primer I'm going to be using in this video is the Zaron face primer. It's a silicone paste primer. I said silicone. It's a silicone paste primer, and what I like to do is to tap it into my skin. The next step is to color correct. Color correcting is going to help your full coverage look be really full coverage. Orange color correctors address concerns with bluish black areas. So as a dark skinned lady, I advise you use an orange corrector. If you're more light skinned, you could probably use a more salmon color. You don't have to use something as deep as the orange I am using. I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal orange color corrector, and I am using a damp beauty blender to blend it out. Now that the color corrector is blended into my skin, we are moving on to the next step: foundation. There are several full coverage foundations on the market, but my favorite one has to be the Black Opal Stick Foundation. Foundation covers up your seams and covers up all the scars that you have. Now, you want a full coverage look, but you don't want it to be cakey. So my advice for you is to apply the foundation in the areas that need the most coverage and then blend it out. And if you need a little bit more, apply, but don't put too much. As you can see, I have acne scars on this side, so I'm gonna concentrate the foundation there and then apply a little foundation around it. Because you've applied a large amount of foundation here, it's gonna be full coverage here, but as you blend it out, it's still going to give more coverage to the areas that you might have not put foundation. For this foundation, I am going to be using my Morphe M442 brush to blend it out. As you can see, even though you put a lot here, you're still able to blend it out to the other surrounding areas. You can see it's covered up my acne scars nicely. Because you used a brush to blend this foundation, you could have streak marks. So what I always like to do is to go back in with a beauty blender to kind of finish blending the product. Now the next step for your full coverage goodness is concealer. You're going to use a concealer in the places that you can see under your eyes and stuff, but also you could use concealer on those really stubborn pigmented marks that just don't want to disappear. For me, that's my birthmark right here. If I really want a full coverage look, I use my concealer to cover that area. Here's a trick about how to make your concealer go from full coverage to extra full coverage. Wait a little bit, just allow it to kind of oxidize on your skin and get a bit darker, and then blend it in. Once you do it that way, your concealer goes from full coverage to extra coverage. Like the coverage is basically doubled. Now to blend out the concealer under my eyes, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques eye sponge. It is so cute, but so good at blending space, like the concealer under your eyes. Again, that cake. Now the next step is to bake your makeup. You want full coverage? you want to bake. I am going to be baking with the Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder. Now, because of how dry my under eyes are, I really cannot bake for that long. But if you have better under eyes than me, bake for, they say you should bake before between 15 to 20 minutes. I just bake for legit less than a minute. So I'm about to rub all of this off. I always go back in with a beauty blender to press the powder into my skin. Now it is time to contour. I'm going to be contouring with the Dabota Lawson Contour Palette in the shade Dusk. If you want a more full coverage contour, use a concealer, like a dark concealer, like a cream. Use a cream, then set it with a powder. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender again and press that into my skin. For this look, I'm going to use a little bit of blush. I'm going to be using the Zara Cosmetics Hyper Blush range, and the name of this blush is Rose Charm. This blush is very pigmented, so I always have to go back in and blend it out with a beauty blender. Now to highlight, I'm going to be using the Towels Cosmetics Towels Glow. This, as you can see, it has been through life, but it is such a good highlighter. I'm going to be using the shade Hollywood. I like using this brush to highlight because it brings it down to the tops of my cheek. So when you smile right here, you can see it. So that is kind of it for my face routine. What I'll do at this stage is go in with mascara and finish off my lips. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be right back. I'm back. I have done my mascara, my bottom lash mascara, and I've done my lips. I felt like since the face is really matte, a glossy lip wouldn't be a bad thing. The final step in making sure your full coverage look lasts long and doesn't look as powdery as I think it looks right now is to use a setting spray. I'm going to be using the Kudi Cosmetics Makeup Fix Spray, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend it into my skin. And that is it for today's video. Do let me know if you like this look by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Do let me know any other look or any type of makeup look you want me to do. Let me know and I will do it. I am open to every and all suggestions. All my social media accounts are linked down below, so if you're interested, you can follow me. Before you leave, please do not forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!